Let's talk about Ronnie Bell, a 3-year starter at Michigan as a wide receiver and return specialist. Led the team in receptions and receiving yards all 3 years as a starter. That includes a 2019 season where he outperformed guys like Nico Collins, a third rounder to the Texans in 2021, and Donovan Peoples-Jones, a former 5-star recruit and 6th rounder to the Cleveland Browns in 2020. He finished his career in Ann Arbor with 145 receptions for 2,269 yards and 10 total touchdowns. Michigan loved to use him all over the field. They'd put him on the outside and watch him burn past corners on the outside, but they also absolutely loved getting him open over the middle on crossing routes as well. He could be in motion, maybe a couple screen passes, or out of the slot too, but you could always expect Bell to get open with good footwork on his route running. Bell's always been an underdog, only a 3-star recruit out of high school, and was actually set on playing basketball before changing his mind and committing to Michigan. Despite the good numbers heading into the draft, he's not the most sought after prospect. He's undersized at just 6 feet tall and 191 pounds and ran a 4.54, which is definitely not ideal for that size too. Played in an offense that was heavily focused on running the football, so his numbers may not be as gaudy as some of the other guys in this draft, but he definitely has a chip on his shoulder to continue to prove the doubters wrong. Tore his ACL in 2021 in the first game of the season. He's fully recovered now, but I think he's lost some of that explosiveness off the ball that he had prior to the injury. However, he stormed back in 2022, leading the receiving room again in receptions and receiving yards, and the Wolverines on their way to the college football playoff appearance. A team in the league is going to fall in love with Ronnie Bell. He's a leader in the locker room and has really high upside when he gets the ball in his hands. He's got this shiftiness to him that just makes guys miss. Bell's also the type of guy that just is never going to give up on a play. He'll set the example, whether that's pushing for the extra yardage with the ball in his hand or blocking a player down the field just a little bit further. Most ideal fit for him is going to be a team that likes to spread the field and put guys in motion with a decent amount of screen action to go with it as well. Expectations are for Bell to be drafted somewhere between the 3rd and 5th rounds, and I'd be surprised if he fell outside of that window. For Maize n Brew, I'm Dan Plucker.